Hey everyone, we are here at the whiteboard to talk about our workout for Thursday. That is our at-home daily workout number 17. This is for Thursday, 4/2/20. Titled this one, Under Pressure. All right, this is an 8-round workout of 1 minute of work, 1 minute of rest. It's gonna go like this. Rounds 1 and 2, you will do 10 double dumbbell push presses right into your max burpees. Let's say I got 9 burpees, that would be my score. Then I'm gonna rest for a minute. Then I'm gonna do that exact same thing, 10 double dumbbell push presses right into max burpees. Let's say I got 9 again. I'm gonna rest for a minute. Now rounds 3 and 4, everything stays the same, except instead of doing 10, I'm now doing 9 double dumbbell push presses into max burpees. Rest a minute, 9 double dumbbell push presses into max burpees, rest a minute. Rounds 5 and 6, now I do 8 double dumbbell push presses, max burpees, rest. 8 double dumbbell push press, max burpees, rest. Then rounds 7 and 8, 7 double dumbbell push presses, max burpees, rest a minute. 7 double dumbbell push presses into max burpees, rest a minute. So your score is each round of burpees. So you'll have 8 scores in there. That'll total it up in Wodify for your grand finale. RX weight, 50-35. Scale back the weight. That would be one option for scale. Another option for scaling those burpees, do your best version of the burpees. I will demo all that over here shortly. After this Metcon's done, we have a 5-minute no measure. It's a little core burner. You're gonna do 5 minutes of flutter kicks. Every time you break, you just flip over and do 5 push-ups. Then you'll flip back over right into flutter kicks. If you need to stop, 5 push-ups, okay? What is a flutter kick? We will demo that here in our warm-up. So our warm-up is 3 rounds. We're gonna start with the straight leg bear crawl. That'll be butt up nice and high, get that weight over the shoulders. That's a good shoulder warm up. Then you'll do 5 burpees. Really think these burpees through. I want these to be the best burpees, the most efficient burpees that you can muster up, all right? I'll demo those here in a sec. Then we'll do 20 flutter kicks. That's that new movement we'll be doing here in the no measure. I'll demo how to set up for that, what we're looking for, so you'll be ready to go on the no measure. Then if you have, or you'll have a little bit of time, go ahead and warm up your push press with whatever object you will be working out with. All right, let's talk about the warm up. Let's do a straight legged bear crawl. So what I'm gonna do is I keep my butt up nice and high, get my hands down. I'm gonna get my weight over my shoulders. I'm just gonna walk it just like this. Keep that butt up nice and high. Go as far down as your space will allow you to go. Then you'll just turn around, keep that butt up nice and high. Okay, that's your butt up bear crawl. Then we're gonna do 5 burpees. Let's talk about a burpee, all right? Good, efficient burpee. What we're gonna do is the initial movement is hips go back, all right? So I'm gonna send my hips back. I'm gonna put my hands down, push-up position. We wanna be about push-up position. And then think about your hand placement. We don't wanna make an L, all right? Make check marks. See what that does with my elbow? If I'm at an L here, look at where my elbows are. If I'm at a check mark, look at where my elbows are. Nice and tight, tracking with the rib cage, all right? So think of that while you're working, okay? So hips go back, hands go down. I'm gonna kick my feet back simultaneously, then I lazily fall to the ground, peel myself up, feet go back where they were. Look at how I come up a little bit wide in my stance, my legs are a little bit straighter, and then I jump at the top. Okay, scale, or actually let's talk about what I'm not doing there. A lot of people tend to do this. Here's your first movement. Lots of people are doing that. Don't do that, right? See that? Big air squat. Then I kick my feet back. Then I come on back down in the bottom of a squat. And I come up. That's not the most efficient way to do it, all right? You're doing 2 air squats that are unnecessary. So send the hips back, Think about your knees, no air squats, all right? Scaled. Everything stays the same except we're just gonna step our feet back and then we're gonna step them up. Check your hand position, elbows in nice and tight, all right? Flutter kicks, we're still on our warm up. So you're gonna do 5 of your best burpees, and we're gonna do these flutter kicks. So lay down, flat on your back. I like to start with my feet up high. Press the small of your back into the mat. So your tailbone nice and flat into the mat. Hands to the side. I'm gonna go down just a little bit. See how that feels? Hit a couple. That feels good. My back's still pressed nice and tight to the mat. But go down a little bit farther. Okay, that's good. Whew. Go down a little bit farther. Good. So what I'm testing here is if I can keep my back nice and flat into the mat. All right, what we don't want to see is this arching. See how I can get my whole hand under here, right? And I'm holding like this. That's no good. We don't want to do that. So if you start to arch, simply reset those knees up, push your tailbone down, right? I can't get my hand under here. Feet up, and then maybe just don't go down as far, right? So you're going to kind of find that line where your back, the challenging angle, and your back is nice and flat into the mat, all right? Those are the flutter kicks. You'll be doing that in the no measure, okay? Let's talk about push press. Double dumbbell push press. You're gonna have to get these to the front rack position, so you're gonna have to clean those. Here, big butt squeeze, to front rack, then it's a dip, squeeze, midline nice and tight, rib cage down, good arch in the foot, okay? Dip, squeeze, all right? No jerking, no re-dipping. So it's super important to squeeze your glutes nice and tight. That will not allow you to have that re-dip and that jerk. So we don't want to jerk today. We want to dip, squeeze, okay? It's gonna look like this. Clean it to front rack. Then from here, dip, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? What we don't want to do is this. That's no good. Don't do that. That's a jerk, okay? We do that many times, but we're not doing that today. So dip, squeeze. If you find yourself jerking, it might be a little bit too heavy. Maybe lighten it up a bit, all right? Let's talk about scales. Grab any object. If you have one dumbbell, this would be fine. Dip, squeeze. Right? Make sure those knees are going out on that dip, all right? Knees out, not forward. So dip, squeeze, dip, squeeze. Dog food. Dip, squeeze. Okay? Whatever you got, get creative, okay? So those are the 2 movements we're doing in the first part. I demoed that flutter kick for the no measure. So when you do that no measure, start a clock. 5 minutes, all right? Set it here. You'll start here. Hands down to the side. Really try to fight, dig in. Keep that back pressed into the mat nice and tight. Let's say, oh, you're just getting killed. You gotta break. Oh, when you break, you're simply gonna roll over. Boom, get in your good push-up position. 1, 2, 3. If you need to scale, simply drop to the knee, quads and chest, make contact with the mat. You'll do 5 of those, then I'm back to my flutter kicks. Woo! And light your core up. All right, name of the game, keep that back flat to the mat, all right? 5 minutes of that. That should be plenty for the day, you guys. Enjoy this workout. It's a work rest style, so go hard, leave it all on the mat, have fun. We'll see you tomorrow night. Peace.